No, you've got this thing called the sun
Oh,
that destroys the finish.
well,
Yeah,
that
they
too.
delete the finish up real easy,
Yeah.
among other things.
Well, we'll at least have at least two tables.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll get it
Yeah,
figured out.
just give me all the easy work, right, Mark? Just
Yeah, pretty much.
gotta assemble all this stuff. I gotta make sure it all makes it, and then
Oh yeah.
John has to turn around and provide this, and I'm providing that, and then the other thing comes out.
I
Yeah.
thought we had all that stuff you were taking in boxes now.
Yeah, I was going through to organize, and I forgot to give you Christine's medals to mail to her.
Ah, I thought I'd forgotten something.
Yes, we did. We got talking about the con, and I started to reach out again. Well, there, and they said, "Oh, we'll get back to you right away," and I haven't heard another thing. The Necromicon,
What are we talking about?
Necromicon. Judy wanted to get into it.
Necronomicon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, she's in it. She's already got a table.
Oh,
Good.
but she asked me
So
to reach out to him too, and I did, and
yeah, because she's got we've we're looking at doing multiple stuff. You know, they've
Mhm.
had crafting.
Incoming message.
Uh-oh.
They've got crafting thingies as part of their show. So doing the Klingon paint and take would be ideal.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago, they were big on the idea of doing it, but they never got back to me before the con.
Uh-huh.
From
Well,
what I heard,
I still remember those people that had they they were having a clinic or something, and the people that were supposedly putting it on never showed. And I showed up there and wound up running it, basically a history of Star Trek type of thing for like half an hour. Well, heck, you showed up. You know it.
No, I didn't. I can't remember it.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's when I went with you guys, and I had my Starfleet uniform, the gray top.
Okay.
There was quite a bit of interest.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Nope.
That was before my time.
Yeah,
That was a good 2 years ago.
yeah. I got to warn you though, they will have like an indoor garage sale of stuff that yeah, stuff you didn't know existed.
I take that back. I was around then. Mark had already given me the ship.
Oh well.
I was sitting there minding my own P's and Q's, and all of a sudden they said, "Your package is delivered." What package?
I'm just trying to imagine, did did Mark have a fan in front of the ship
No,
to let the ship hit the fan?
no.
No.
We did because that particular year our air conditioner went down.
So you had to be using fans all the time.
Oh, we had fans everywhere.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, our fans doubled our electric bill. We had them in every room.
Mhm.
Because
And that's why
been here. Carol works in that little room right there with a computer cranking out a ton of heat.
Oof. Yeah.
So she had one fan blowing in and the other one blowing out, but was set up much higher.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
So what other conventions have we got slated for the rest of the year?
My
Well,
list.
I don't know if anybody else has been chasing besides me, but I know AFO is going to be coming up in a while.
Ancient City Con.
AFO.
Uh, Anime Festival Orlando.
Okay. And Drew, you were saying what was it? What was that con you were talking about?
Ancient City Con.
Okay. That's in St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we ignoring BartoCon this year or bothering to make an appearance?
Well,
That depends on them. They have to reach out to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not going to step out like we did this last time.
Yeah.
And if you do go, we are not volunteering.
No,
No,
not in the least.
No, not after what I heard went on last year.
Not after there was like 10 of us volunteering.
Inaccurate.
Yeah. Hey, Sean.
Bye, Sean.
So,
I'm
There
still
he is.
around. I'm just waiting for a robe.
Waiting for a what?
a robe.
One of these things, whatever it's called.
Oh,
Yeah.
gown.
Yeah.
He needs the booty flap. What do you need?
Yeah.
Only he wants to get rid of the booty opening.
Did we lose connection or something because it's saying live for 6 minutes?
No,
Yeah,
we're
we
still
did,
on,
and then
but
we ended
your
up ending
your
the
image
stream.
is gone.
Yeah.
Our internet, my internet, burped and took it off the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my image is off the screen so that I don't flash anybody.
Okay.
He's not in Orlando. He's not in Orlando where he can get away with that. You know?
Well, that would be a totally different show. It would be Starfleet After Dark. After Dark.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, there's no stealth mode.
Let's see. How far do we want to go, gentlemen?
I don't know. It depends.
I guess our friends from Canada and England can't show up tonight.
No, neither one of them. One of them has an early morning package.
Oh,
Well, I
boy.
think Drew was asking about
Yeah.
conventions.
Yeah.
Wow. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In Christine's neck of the woods, we got 10 coming up.
Good Lord.
Well, if we can convince her to do one of them, then
Yeah.
Well, I think the only way we're going to do that is if we show up with the table in hand. We've got it. This is where it is.
That's about it.
If we have the spot reserved already, it's ours.
yeah.
But I can understand, and well, all of us can. It's really hard to get them to grace you the space.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of work. I mean, Mark's been working on Spooky. What's this? Your third year?
Yep. Finally got our foot in the door.
Sean and I had been pumping Sean and Lori for what, 4 years before they gave us BartoCon.
Well, keep in mind too that Mark had been dealing with what is it, VillainCon and
Yep.
a couple
VillainCon.
others.
Yeah,
And there were two others he was
and
working with.
Phantasm, John, we were there.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that they both went away. But I
I'm sure
understand
there's
what
a
happened.
microphone coming up
We
again.
understand what happened with Illicon. It was something that was totally out of his control.
We got another maker fair coming up, right?
Probably. It's every year.
I don't know who has those connections. I know it's not me.
Well, I think I arranged for the last one, and usually it's just I'll have to check into it.
Dig through, give me an email address. That's all I need.
Okay.
Well, things like the Science Center and stuff, we can always throw in like with
The
Starfleet.
Science Center is open for us to go on our own.
Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah, we know
contact
what
with them already, and
the do's and don'ts are, so that's not a problem.
they're even willing to give us a day of our own. Of course, I would prefer to be there with Haven, simply because the two Starfleet chapters and the Klingons, we work so well together.
Yes.
And the fact that if we're doing it all by ourselves, it's really rough.
Well, that too. I mean, if we bring enough that really draws attention, this will bring people to us, and then we can do what we're doing.
That's true.
I've got some new jugs I'm setting up and putting wraps on for donations to different things. We've got, let's see.
Yep. Well, it's nice to have cards I can hand out now.
You know what else is nice, Mark?
Yes, sir.
I reached out to one. I can't remember which one it was. A little tiny con, tiny festival type thing. And the first thing they asked me, you know a guy named Mark Sullivan? Yeah. You guys together? Yeah. Well, we'll contact him back then. I know it's south of me, so. But apparently, a couple of years ago, you got a hold of them, piqued their interest.
Okay.
So now they're going to turn around and reach back to you and say, hey, are you guys really interested?
Okay. Do we know the name of this con?
Not right off the top of my head.
I've
had my night meds.
Yeah, I was really going to different events and letting the organizers know while I was attending send events as a guest that, hey, we're available if you want us.
But the fact that it's a positive response to my email.
Yeah. Yeah, CAG isn't just a bunch of stereotypical.
I gave them
whatever
updated email for you, and I gave them John's email. Because I figure, okay, you're going to hit one of us.
I haven't heard a word.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I would love
I know
to
it's
hear
in
from
October,
somebody.
so
yeah,
I remember it's in October.
That would be fun.
In my town, it's $30. There's a little festival that goes on certain Saturdays. $30 for a booth table space, which is 20 by 20. If we can get enough people in Winter Haven, to Winter Haven, I should say, might be worth looking into.
Well, I would be ride sharing to wherever it is. So,
like I think it's every 2 or 3 months. We might, if we do really well the first time, they may just grace us the next.
That would be good.
So if there's a chance of getting us a graced, I'll figure out a way to save the money.
Yeah.
I've done it before. Do it again.
You might be able to get it due to the fact that we're a 501c3
Right.
because we weren't before, Drew. I know which
No.
one you're talking about, the one at the bank.
CAG is
No,
not a 501c3.
No, the one with Chris. No.
Ag isn't, but Humanities 101 is,
Yes,
and we represent Humanities 101.
our two groups in Florida, okay, and are the representatives of Humanities 101 in Florida.
Okay, and so if Humanities 101 has a 501c3 certificate, you can probably bank on that.
They do.
But no, you're thinking of the one with Chris, the farmers market thing, and that's not what I'm talking about. It's another event that occurs in the library.
Oh, okay.
But to get
But we might be able to do with that one, Drew. We might be able to do an event talking about all
go in
the
and talk to Carolyn and see what she
separate.
says. You know, she knows me now.
Hi, Chris.
I've done two things with her now, so maybe.
Well,
We
whatever.
also
Jack-
need others to pitch in.
hello, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Join the show, Chris. Don't just type in.
Yeah. You are
You need a
allowed
link.
in. We don't require a passport.
We don't even require a password.
That's true.
But I know that they sometimes do like the readings, the readings with the what are they called? What D does? Drag queen reading hours and stuff.
If you guys want to do readings, if you guys can work up readings, I've got several stories that you can go ahead and read.
Mhm.
Well, you've got stories.
That could be fun.
God, it's heavy.
As a matter of fact, several of them are being considered for fan films.
I'm just thinking of things we can do with the Humanities 101 that we can do a little talk on actually interacting with people with neurodivergence.
Well, there is a tie between Star Trek in general and neurodivergence and divergence in general. But I don't want to wear out the Humanities 101, and I don't want to abuse it either.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying we can do the diversity and integrate that as representatives, you know?
Right. Oh, I get it.
And I wrote those stories to be read as part of a Klingon CAG / whatever entertainment thing for
Right.
people
Yeah.
to tell stories.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll work too. I'm just offering suggestions that we might do to build up how do you say this? Build up accreditation with the organizations.
Build
Yeah.
Because the big events are easier to get into for free if you do the volunteer events that are smaller, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah. It's part of the networking that we have to do.
And the big events, getting into the big events is also easier if you're doing something other than just having a table.
Yeah.
So, hey, guys, I'm going to have to hang up for tonight. I'm running down, and we've got a early morning doctor's appointment.
Okay.
So,
Take care, John.
okay, we'll see you later.
All
Take
right.
care, John.
Better.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Because what I'm thinking, Drew, is basically, um, you know, 1 week we do the Humanities 101 diversity thing. The next week we can do a story
Mhm.
from the thing, and then the next week we can do something else. Maybe
Oh, I fully understand what you're thinking, but there's also that
maybe
chance of the
print.
cosplay part messing
Yeah.
up.
Mhm.
Well,
I mean, I'm trying to get with Stacy to see about making some shirts that say Humanities 101.
yeah.
If we can get those.
Oh,
Hey,
speaking of
Chris,
the devil.
Hi, Chris.
he is paying attention. Oh my God, I'm leaving now. Oh.
Wow. Welcome to the chat.
How you doing, buddy?
Thanks. Doing
How
good,
else
doing
did
good. Like I said, except for Dad dying back in December, other than that, I'm doing great.
I would like to pull together more people and go into the easterly direction from here, because there's a bunch of small things going up in the Tampa area that don't even make it to the
that's
common.
westerly? That's westerly, buddy.
Oh yeah, Weston. And if we can get in there, we'll have a positive push for the Humanities 101.
Right.
But we're going to have to do it with Humanities 101
Yeah.
alone. They're community
Yeah.
service and educational things. That's what they do. And I've been looking into those because they reach out to industry and people like police officers, firefighters, office personnel, the people in charge of continuing education show up and they walk through.
Yeah. Another option for the library, Drew, is print off some of the cheap com badges and then do uh, a, a painting art thing on the com badges where the kids have a chance to paint their own com badge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm talking to Stacy to get one that's actually a sticker that they can fill in. Then they can stick it on themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of stuff that because of the 3D printing and stuff like that,
Mhm.
that would be a cool little trinket type deal.
Yep. We have to focus on what we
I'll be
have.
right back, guys. I have to take care of some stuff. You
Okay.
continue.
See you when you get back.
Okay. There you go.
And I also
He
want
looks more relaxed than me in bed.
to expand our abilities and comprehension to explaining what Humanities 101 does.
Yeah.
I mean, the Polk County Sheriff's guy's got it like that. He does what? Yep. Here's his card. Okay. He may be getting a invite to come do us something here.
Yeah.
Well, at least when he gets there, he won't be alone.
Nope.
Boy, I see there's a lag between Stream Deck and YouTube.
Well, that's because StreamYard has to record it before they can put it over to YouTube.
Ah,
Yes.
So how you doing, Chris?
I'm doing.
Are y'all doing anything?
The only thing we got coming up is the 26th of April, Largo PlayCon. I believe Mark sent you the information on that, Drew.
If he did, I haven't seen it.
I will make sure he sends
Yeah,
it to you, because last I knew he told me he was sending it to you guys. If not, just get a hold of Jess after the first of the month, and he can give you all the information. Because I won't see Drew. I mean, I won't see Mark until the 12th.
No, I don't see it because the only email Chris has is my, that Mark has is my Gmail.
Yeah, but it should be on the Largo community website. Basically, all it is retro gaming, a lot of
Whose website?
anime. Largo.
Largo. What?
Yeah, LargoCon.
Is that ToyCon?
No, it's different than ToyCon.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me what this is.
Okay, Largo PlayCon is an event that started last year because it was our first year there. They do retro gaming, arcade games, video games, and they do.
What's the
They
full
do
name of it, Chris?
what?
What is the name of it?
Largo PlayCon.
Just so you know, your words were blending. I couldn't make out what they were.
Ah, yeah, because I'm using a Bluetooth headset. Hmm.
Okay, April 26th, 10 to 4. Center for the Performing Arts. Okay, I'm going to start that one. I'll hit it later. It'll be very good to know what is possible, what is coming up.
That's about the only thing that's coming up that I know of in the area.
Unfortunately, I'm working on like 4.
I know Mark said he might be able to make Largo PlayCon. It all depends on if it's girlfriend, fiance, whatever she is, if her daughter doesn't pop out a kid.
Goes back to the little one, popping out a little one, huh?
Yeah, because they'll have to go up
So
to Virginia.
You know,
I
but
just looked.
that's the beauty of it. If he can set it up and give one of us another one of the captains in this belt the info, we can make sure that it's covered.
Yeah, and when I
The tickets aren't that expensive either.
no,
For this
and you'll get free vendors passes
I'm
because
just
it's
saying,
looking.
if we run over, it's only $8 for a ticket.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a beautiful gig. Because last year we did Mark and Jess did a panel on Star Trek, and
Panels.
we'll have power at the table.
You know, there's a pretty good chance. I know 3 Klingons that generally have to miss things that are close enough, they'll make it real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
John or Josiah, I meant.
Yep, Josiah.
and May 17th, I forgot about this one. Over at the Rotary Club in Zephyr Hills, there's a first time comic book convention going on slash meet and greet with celebrities.
Is that the one I think it is, Drew?
Yes, that's who you think it is. That's being put on by the Florida.
I just sent you my email. Type these out and
Okay,
send them.
what do you want me to send you?
Like something we've seen.
Okay, I'll send you everything that I can find for. But I did see it on
Sean, you
Facebook.
froze.
There we go. I did see it on Facebook though for the Largo, not Largo, for the one in Zephyr Hills being put on by Florida Con or whatever they're called.
That's Sean and Lori's con.
Mm-hmm. And that's the
May
first
17th.
one.
Individual chapters.
And that's the first one I've seen in the area.
I'm owed apologies.
Yeah.
So are you, as a matter of fact. You and Mike.
It was Mike and what's his name? The guy with no legs now.
JR, yeah,
That,
but
it was those two that were in there.
Sean was saying that number one, that's his name is Mike, correct? Chris?
Yeah, that's Mike from the Star Trek ship.
Okay.
My ship.
Sean said he fell asleep and was sleeping on the job.
He passed out after working for 4 hours straight. Fuck that bitch. I'm sorry.
We're on live.
I was back there except for the 1 or 2 times I came up to you, and he was awake the whole entire time because he caught kids trying to walk off with decks of cards.
Right. And he accused you of being rude.
Again, it might not have been appropriate for the live, but I stand by what I said.
I agree with you, Sean.
To ask people to help out and to volunteer and then to turn around and bill them is very unprofessional.
Yeah.
Yeah, we worked for free and had to pay for our entrance. So to me,
Yeah, don't
that
worry.
right there.
What happens?
Yeah, well, at least I can say at Largo PlayCon, you do get a vendor's badge.
We had vendors badges.
Yeah, I
2
know.
of them.
We also had a badge that said event staff.
1 of them.
Well,
And we
No,
didn't
there
said,
was 2 of them. Me and you had the 2 event staff, and we had 2 vendors badges. That was it.
well, didn't he say to, didn't he, one of our guys say he would gladly watch the front door, but he was in a wheelchair and he was turned down?
Yep,
mhm. So
that was
there,
JR.
You know,
and
again,
those reasons, by the way, just so you know, the people that normally do those, I've already made it clear that was inappropriate.
Yeah.
I still need apologies.
yeah, because didn't he brush you off at LargoCon? I mean, at BartoCon when you tried to ask if you could bring your truck up?
No, I didn't ask about bringing my truck up.
Okay.
Sci-Fi Bartow, you meant?
Yeah, or whatever that's called in the street.
Autocon is when I walk so
Mark,
much.
you got to unmute yourself. I muted you while you were gone.
Yeah, I filled a shoe.
Here, I'll just unmute you. Maybe you can talk now because you were definitely talking to yourself, Mark.
Well, you were talking to us and we couldn't hear you.
Press control. Okay.
We can hear you now, Mark.
Control and D. Got it.
We can hear you. But yeah, everything that we did for the last 3 years almost totaled over $16,000 worth of free services we've provided.
I believe
And
it.
that doesn't include the, on all 3 of our vehicles, we had badging for them. And so we covered Frostproof, Winter Haven, and Kissimmee with free advertisement for them as well, which they would have had to pay $300 a vehicle per month to have that. So, like I said, they got way more than we got, and the fact is Lori wasn't the problem; it was Sean.
Yeah, because I noticed a weird smell throughout the day.
Let's change the subject, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
leaving that to the individual units. As far as Sci-Fi Bartow is concerned, I will still attend. I've already been told for Sci-Fi Bartow, we have that big spot for life.
especially the fact that 501st went from a whole city block to 1 booth.
Yeah.
Well, I heard they went from MegaCon over to what do you call it? Over to
Pensacola.
yeah, to do a con up there.
Yeah, but they normally do the con here.
I know. Because last year they were real big.
Let's just say we know some stuff, but we're not talking about that. So
Yeah.
the whole point is we keep doing what we're doing, when we go to a con and we walk around, if you see a vendor needing help them out. You know,
Yeah.
don't change who we are for anybody. Keep doing what we're doing. That gets us the invites to like MegaCon.
Yeah, you know,
We
the
got
people that do these cons, those people who are doing the vendors, they tell them on people, you know, whether it's good or bad. Like in our case, it's like, you know, that I was doing, and they came and they helped me out, and they did this and they did that, and then all of a sudden they start coming up to us and saying, "You guys want to come back next year? You want to do this for free? You want to come in?"
come
Because
on,
even if
Chris.
hey, we do that.
Chris, for Polycon, we have a full classroom to ourselves.
Nice.
Yeah, you didn't get to see the pictures, Chris, did you?
I saw you had them. What, from the college?
Yeah, from Polycon.
Yeah, I saw the pictures posted. I
We
saw the videos.
we had an entire classroom
Wow. Just for Starfleet?
for Starfleet, for CAG, and for Humanities 101.
Nice.
We also need to next year absolutely positively have at least a outline, not a script, for Humanities 101 panel and a Star Trek panel. So we can
Next year, I'll be there.
and slate them. Oh, good. That means next year I'll go hide.
No, fuck you.
I'll be glad to see you up and around, but I'm not going to be that happy.
Come on. I was trying to come and I ended up in the hospital. So,
Hey, that's not
And
my fault.
just to let you know, our XO, Mike, from the Victorias, is back out of the hospital again with 2 new stents.
well, that's good. I'm in the hospital right now.
Yeah, I see that. Because you're still, it looks like you're Okay, there's the camera going. It takes a while. Because it
Well,
looked
let's
like you were
just say
froze the
he's
whole
coming back
time.
in better weeks.
Hopefully
Let's
you get
say
out soon.
months.
I'm hoping tomorrow they're going to do an HIV test just in case.
Uh,
Why can't we hear?
Still can't hear the.
Oh, you're muted again. What the heck? It won't allow me to unmute you, Mark. You're muted for some reason.
He probably hit the mute button and didn't realize it.
Okay, is that better?
Now I
Yeah,
can
now
hear.
you.
I don't
Now
know.
we can.
I don't know why it was. Anyway,
You've been over there
Drew,
talking to yourself for a while.
you mentioned MegaCon. Have you heard from them or what?
Chris, that's on you.
No, I haven't done anything with MegaCon or looked into it because it's up in Orlando, and
All you have to do is talk to Brittany.
I figure I'd leave it up to you guys because you're closer.
Well,
You want her number?
yeah, if you can get us in, that would be
Comic-Con. What are you talking about?
whoever. If you can get us in, that's great.
Mark here is Mike is losing connections here. Remember the girl I talked to at the door? Both of us were headed out at Central Florida Comic Con. The one
Yeah,
that looked like she was in a business suit of sorts.
yeah,
That's
sort
who
of.
I've been talking to. That's Brittany from MegaCon.
Great. That's a good person to know.
She asked if we were interested.
You know, yeah, we're interested.
I said, "You mean just seeing you and the bells and the whistles and all of the flashy fireworks doesn't give it away?" She's laughing. She said, "Oh, I guess so."
Yeah, well, we definitely want to be in there.
You know, right now they're looking for space because they know it's 3 groups. One has a minimum of 5 chapters.
Yep.
Other one has a tag has at least 4. But Humanities 101 is represented by both groups.
Mhm.
So they want to make sure we have ample space. I got new tablecloths coming for Humanities 101, and I'm going to have certain things ironed onto them by Stacy to have them laid out for Humanities 101 only.
Great.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I like the CAG tablecloth with the
nonverbal communication.
nonverbal communication
Yes,
chart on it.
We're going to do that to the Starfleet table along with a couple of other things.
that would be great.
We're also going to put the representative of Humanities 101 on it.
When I was at Holomat, they had a quiet area
Oh, really?
on the main floor.
So
You
they
think-
had a
It's where people could go that could get a break from the crowd.
decompression room.
Quiet area in each building for Polygon.
Yeah.
What was the library, the one in that building? Drew?
Yeah.
I figured that's what that was.
The building that we were next to outside of as their library, that was one of them. And the other one was one of the,
Ooh.
I think it was 18, 10, 18.
Really? So one of the second story rooms.
Yeah. They had broke it down to like a quarter of a room, but it was actually a good size.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's good
No
to
wonder
see
they liked
people.
they liked us because we actually represent what that school is.
Yes.
Mhm.
That school has a lot of neurodivergent people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Most of your very intelligent and technical people are.
Nothing wrong with being a nerd.
I mean, if we didn't have that, we wouldn't have had Newton, Einstein, Tesla, or not Tesla, but yeah, Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tesla
they
made
haven't
both of the.
contributed anything to society or the world.
If you think about it, we wouldn't have power if we didn't have Tesla, because Tesla made both the DC and AC power generators.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, you know, Einstein, the businessman, no one knows who he stole the low voltage DC from. Tesla's the one that made the high voltage DC.
Tesla worked for Einstein.
Yeah, but
he made the light bulb
before that. They had ultra low voltage before that. It was like 7 or 8 watts.
Oh,
Nothing. And then Tesla's like, no, you can do this and get volts.
Yeah.
And when he came up with AC, it's like, look, it kills animals. because he saw money disappearing.
And that's when at the World Trade thing, he grabbed the light bulb and grabbed the
Ooh.
projector. What is that?
I know what that is.
Miniature.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Don't leave home without it.
We all know what that one is.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris is neurodivergent. He's over there staring at the screen.
No, I'm watching the YouTube broadcast on the big screen.
Oh shit.
I've got
Nice.
several of these.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, anyone else? Anybody, Mark, that's not responding to you about a con? Send their email addresses to me and let me know what con it is.
Okay.
You and I are the ones right now that are tapping everybody on the shoulder or smacking them on the back of the head, whichever we can get away with.
Yeah. I know a couple of them coming up like in August, like Fanboy Expo.
If we hit them together, we might be able to get a better response.
Yeah.
Because if we partner each other in the emails, blind copy,
Right.
we would be able to, we can both reach out. We can both hit it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot going on. And from what I understand, next year is going to be twice the number they have this year.
Yeah. It's the number of cons of big, small, and whatever.
Then we'll start including the one-day events. And there are thousands of those a month in Florida.
Yeah.
Hey, Drew.
Sir.
Just to let you guys know, I happened to been cruising the net and I ran into Prop Shop auction house in California, and the original EVA pack that Spock wore when he went out to look at V'ger is estimated to go at auction for $30,000.
Which means it's going to sell for about $1.5 million.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And Harold Ramis's boots, jumpsuit, and belt are looking to bring in that much too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they had a lot of autographed Ricardo. They had Ricardo Montalban's autographed script from Wrath of Khan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that.
We don't.
Well, he's not signing anymore, so that's going to be worth a lot just by itself.
We don't have that kind of money. So.
Yeah, I know.
I look at it this way: if I don't have enough money to say I want it, I don't do it.
Yep. By the way, we lost in the animation community. We lost George Lowe.
Right.
Yeah, he was a friend.
You knew George?
Yeah. Super nice guy.
I heard that when people told me that I know on the West Coast told me you really got to meet him if you get a chance. Never got to. My loss.
Yeah, I still got his Space Ghost character with his signature.
Cool. Yeah,
I've got George Perez's medal up on the wall.
We've got a lot of possibilities.
Mhm.
I'd like to get some more ladies to come onto the show, simply because
Yes,
they pay a little closer attention to certain things that most guys ignore.
right.
So we've got to start closing ranks, all of us, Trek fans, because that way all our groups, even those unaligned with anything official, will be able to grow.
Right.
I'm one of those dastardly people that think teamwork makes the dream work, and I've already proven it in many ways. So,
Yep.
I remember when Central Florida was full of captains that wouldn't even talk to each other, much less work together.
Yeah.
Not a joke, Chris. He's looking like, they what? Oh yeah. They actually, if somebody came to my event from that ship, they were coming to steal my people.
Oh, I believe that. Ah,
I think it was the 20th or the 30th person that came into Starfleet because of me, but joined ships not only in different countries, but the different states and regions. They were kind of like, well, maybe he means this work together stuff.
Yeah.
My brain's like, yeah, think.
Yeah.
I see the Region 2 Summit's going to be in Georgia.
Yeah, I won't be able to make it.
I know Mark normally goes to that every year.
So I voted for it because I thought it's a good idea. The price was right, location's accurate, people are good. They've worked hard with us before. They have no issue doing it again. So, I mean, that leads to the group. The group has left a positive mark.
Yeah.
So that says a lot for the region. The region is willing to work hard.
Of course.
The reason why we're second to none is because we will not sit here and play pity parties. We get out and get it done.
Yep.
And I sent you a Facebook thing a couple of weeks ago before the Victorias had their Star Trek meeting on the 15th about the USS Haven losing one of their members. Did you get that, Drew?
If I did, I haven't read it today. I would have read it back when you sent it.
Okay, because I sent it on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
Because I happened to have caught that when I was doing I sent that to you March 13th. Because I got that from the Starfleet members page.
Guys, I'm gonna drop. I'm exhausted.
Okay, Sean.
Have a
You
good
look
night,
like you're
Sean.
already asleep.
Have fun,
Take care
brother.
of yourself, brother.
Yeah.
Take care, son.
Talk to you later.
Have a good night, sir.
You mean when Deborah passed away?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What?
What?
Who passed away?
Deborah Dukes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that on the Starfleet members only page on Facebook when they posted it, and I sent Mark and I sent you the notice immediately, and then I lowered per XO and captain's orders. I lowered the ship's running lights since
That's all right.
engineering.
Hey, Chris,
What?
one thing about that, Deidre was one of the founding members of the USS Haven.
Yeah.
Mark Sullivan was one of the founding members of the USS Haven.
I believe it.
So you're letting him know, by mentioning this, you're letting him know. I mean, she penned their guidelines. Oh God,
Yep.
she did a ton of stuff.
Yep.
She was incredibly intelligent and a fast thinker. And a dynamite person when you got to talk to her.
Yes, she was.
We have definitely taken a loss.
Yes.
The community and fandom in general has taken a serious loss.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that don't know them don't realize how much people contribute to our fandom.
Yep. Damn. Serve well in Stovacor, hon.
Last conversation I had with anybody on Facebook. I haven't had a chance to sit down with Chris and Mark and some of the others. Is making a fan film. I think we should get a bunch of Starfleet people to go into Renfest when we know Jesse's in there working in Starfleet uniforms and walk back to the tricorders going.
You know what? Just for fun, even though I was never officially Starfleet, I do still have my gray top. I would be glad to dust it off.
Starfleet and the Klingon Empire working together.
Mm-hmm.
When we go past Jesse, when he stops laughing, people run out and tell us, dude, you can't do this. We've been under observation for X length of time. And we can get it on film.
That would be fun as hell.
I know, right?
The last
Not that I could do such a deadly and disastrous thing. Yes, I would.
The last Star Trek ship I was at, when I was in PA, we did that one year.
Well, we've been at this an hour. Chris, thank you so much for showing up. Mark, as always, it's a pleasure, sir. We'll talk later. Do some more binge.
By the way, point of information. We have a Claw, as well as Keg, has been an extra set of eyes on the floor for a number of years at MegaCon.
Who's that?
And we got congratulated by the law enforcement people there, as well as the security at MegaCon.
Yeah.
Because
Lakeland PD.
Uh-huh.
PC SO, Polk County Sheriff's Office, and campus security and campus police all thanked us.
There you go. Yeah, it's funny how people will respect the Klingons.
Holy heck! George Foreman's dead at 76.
Well,
okay.
He was probably surrounded by his family. He had quite a career.
You make it sound like they were supposed to live forever, Chris.
Yep.
None of
Well,
us lived.
if you're famous, you live forever.
Yeah.
Well, we lost Tom Sizemore. I think it was right about Christmas.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to have met him at Spooky Empire.
I think we lost Drew.
No,
You didn't lose me.
nope, Drew's still here.
I'm still
Well,
here.
gentlemen, I
Okay,
guess it's time to call it, I think.
However,
Yeah.
we are going to end the stream.
It was nice talking to you guys.
Nice
Take
talking
care.
to everyone.
Yeah.
See you again next time.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.